but you gotta get up. I'd rather stand tall than live on my knees. Live on my knees. 'Cause I am a conqueror, and I won't accept defeat.
Hey y'all, it's Yanni again, and welcome to my channel. For those of you who do not know, I am Yanni. I am from Tampa, Florida, born and raised. Yeah. And I am an insurance broker. My company is MB40 Insurance, and if you want to know what that means, just ask me. Okay, you would like the meaning of the name, but I want to engage more with y'all, so just ask me what MB40 means. Okay, but okay, so for my agency, I've been doing like a lot of hiring because I am coming out of the seats of an agent, which is really scary, honestly. But I'm expanding my brand, expanding my business, and I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about it. So every time I come on here, I'm gonna tell y'all, where I'm at in expanding my business, because it's really like, I'm not gonna say that it's easy, because it's not. There are a lot of, it's been a lot of roadblocks for me. But I mean, nothing stops me. So those little roadblocks are nothing. They're all like learning experiences, and everything that I'm learning, I'm going to pour into my community. Okay. Because there's not a lot of people that look like me that, have accepted the challenge and taken this position. So I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to learn a lot, and I'm going to keep telling y'all about it. But what I've learned, because I am hiring people, to be a part of my team, and a lot of people that I've been talking to, they're tired of the I guess the cycle of just working for someone. Okay, so being an independent agent, that's a big step. But I want to let you guys know, how you can go about doing that. So that's what we're gonna talk about today: how you can go about being an independent agent, and just having that freedom. So. First, I want to get into why, because I know why I branched off, but I'm hearing a lot of different things, and mostly what I'm hearing, and I do understand it, is that people do want residual income, because when you are an agent, you do an independent agent, independent broker, you do get residuals. Okay, which is great. So you can be retired and still have a check every month or every year, depending on the policies that you're selling, which is great. Once you build a book of business, you can also sell your book of business. So you can always sell your business. Like being in insurance, you can sell faster because you can build a business, if you build it, like really build it, in 3 years, and sell it for over $1 million, So that's what I sought after, like while building my business, is building a business to sell it. So I don't want to be in my business all the time. I want to be working on my business. So that's the approach that I took. So as a captive agent, though, and this is just my opinion, okay? As a captive agent, when you're working under someone, you want to be making 6 figures before you're independent. You don't want to just get out there because you feel like you could do better. Like, we're not gonna go off of feelings here, guys. Like, your feelings are obsolete. Your feelings do not matter, okay? In business, and I'm gonna say this again because I don't think people really feel, I need you to feel what I'm saying. In business, your feelings do not matter, okay? Before you take a leap and tell yourself, I can be an independent agent, I want to start my own agency, I want to be an independent broker, those are all different things. But before you tell yourself that, while you're in the seat, while you have that headset on, you need to be soaking everything up. Because the company that you're working for, they're big for a reason. Okay, so you need to be looking at the systems. Like, what system are they using? Why? Does this system, what system, that, like their CRMs, what does this do? Because you're gonna need that in your business. All of that stuff costs money. Believe it or not, you can't just, you can go from an Excel spreadsheet, create it yourself. You can do it the hard way. Or you can learn while you're there, learn while you're in that seat. And I'm assuming that people do have like coaches and coaching with their managers as well. Like, when you get coaching from your managers, or, they're telling you, what you did on the call, this or that, you also need to be taking mental notes, and you do need to be improving. Like, they're telling you that for a reason. In coaching calls, don't take it as this person is just always on me. Oh, like, don't take it as a negative thing, because your numbers are not hitting. That's why you're in that coaching session in the first place. Let's start there. You're in that coaching session because your numbers don't look good. Okay? And if your numbers don't look good when these people are paying for leads and you're sitting in that seat 8 hours a day, what do you think you're going to do once you're an independent agent? Do you think you're just gonna magically learn these skills? No. Let me tell you a secret. Come here, come closer. Just a little bit. You're not gonna magically learn these skills. You need to learn these skills while you're working for someone, or it's not gonna work. There's no way it's gonna work. Magically it happened before for someone, but I'm telling you, you have to get a work ethic. You have to get a work ethic. If your manager tells you, hey, I need you to call these people who canceled their policies. So the company spent money, the company paid you a bonus, and then the people canceled their policies. So the company lost money. And they tell you to keep calling these people back. You can't get frustrated. Because guess what? When you are spending money per lead, $50, $60, $100 per lead, like for a good lead, $100 per lead, and those people cancel that policy before it starts, oh, you're going to be pissed. You're going to be, you have to condition yourself to do this. So you have to condition yourself to get on the phone, reintroduce yourself. Maybe they forgot about you. Who knows? Whatever the case may be, whatever the reason was that this policy was canceled, you don't know. They didn't trust you enough to tell you. They didn't call you and tell you that they were going to cancel the policy. Or maybe they called you and told you, but one of your other coworkers told you that your client called, and you didn't call your client back, and that client talked to another agent. I'm telling you, because this is how it goes. This is how it goes. And people get upset in these call centers and things like that, oh, they stole my client. They tried to call you, they emailed you, you ignored them. They text you. The one I used to work for, we used to be able to text our clients. They text you, you didn't respond. They were telling you their concerns. You ignored them, whether it was 24 hours, 48 hours. Some people let 2 weeks go by and the client is still looking for them. And that's just crazy to me. So what you need to be building is your work ethic. While you're in corporate America, yes, the hours are going to be strenuous while you're in corporate America as an insurance agent. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. You know, it's just one of those things. The hours are going to be a little bit crazy. So you're just, but you're going to make the money. It's going to change your lifestyle. So you have to like change some things about you. What else did I have on the docket today to talk to you guys about? Okay, so that was about coaching. And I kind of ramble on a little bit because I don't like that. I do not like that. It was one lady that got mad at me before, and then that happened, and child, she just decided she didn't want to talk to me no more. I was like, okay, well, I lost a little work, buddy. Okay. But I mean, it is what it is. You have to take care of your clients, because if the person next to you gets on the phone with your client and they see, because all of this, well, where I used to work, all of it was in the system. You know, they see you text, they see they text you, they see they called you, they see all these calls. They're just gonna be like, I'll just handle it myself. You so busy, you know, I'll just handle it myself. But you know, and I don't blame people for that at all, because you got to do what's good for the business. If you don't want the business to lose money, you got to handle that client. And you know, I've always been a good employee, so that's where that stems from, because I just look at the bigger picture. You know, like, it's not about me, it's about the dollar for the employee, but at the end of the employer. But at the end of the day, I'm still making money. So, you know, I was never like a selfish agent. I never undercut people. I never stole sales or, you know, anything like that. People like that don't even last long. I used to see it every year. Someone coming in there like, you know, they rah, they're stealing sales, they're doing this, they're doing that. You know, just, they never last long. And I did over 10 years, so who am I? Okay. What are we talking about? I like talking to y'all. I just get off. Okay. So, assuming you did not already get your license, these are the steps, okay? So you do have to apply with your state. So I'm in the state of Florida. So in the state of Florida, you do have to have a high school diploma. And so to apply for the state, you don't need any previous experience, and no, you do not need a degree. So you can be an insurance agent and not have a degree, no experience, and you can get your license from the state. So that's actually going to be the second thing. So if you didn't go through an employer and you're doing this on your own, you have to find a course. You have to find a course that for whatever insurance license you want. And you can make 6 figures and not have a bachelor's degree. Ooh. I have so many friends with bachelor's and master's degrees, and I used to tell them, it'll come up like, how much I make? I'm like, yeah, I make 6 figures. And they'd be like, no, because I don't have a bachelor's degree. I'm a college dropout. So I really wanted to finish school, but life got in the way. But I found insurance and sales, and I was just good at it. It saved my life, really and truly. And let me see. So there's so many different insurances that you can sell, and then there's different licenses for it. So we have like the health and life license, or you can only get life, or you can only get the health insurance license. And then we have like the property and casualty license, where you can do auto insurance, homeowners insurance. You could do like flood insurance with that one. So the general lines, that's like the big one, where you can basically sell all types of insurances. So what I would say is, money wise, you can honestly easily make 6 figures with all these licenses, hands down. There's going to be different processes for different ones. So if you're new to insurance, you can send me an email, and maybe we can set up something, and I could coach you and see, where you want to be in the insurance industry. But whatever licenses you choose, you're 6 figures, easy. Let's see. You do have to pass pre-licensing exams. So I know with health and life, that's a 40-hour course, 1 week, and you can have your insurance license. So with the general lines, that's the one that I'm getting. It's 200 hours. So I'm completed all those hours. I'm just waiting on the state to come back, because you have to complete the hours and pay the fees. You have to get fingerprinted. Ooh, what is that flying? Okay. You have to get fingerprinted. You have to pass the course, and then you have to pay the fee, apply for the state. I'm talking about the state of Florida. You have to apply with the state, and then once you apply with the state takes, they take a little minute to get back with you, okay? Once they get back with you and tell you, hey, you can take the course, then, or take the state test, then you can go to Pearson VUE and take the state test. So those are the steps to getting your license on your own. It's really the same exact steps if you're going to be working for a company and they're paying for it. The only difference is that they're paying for it. That's literally the only difference, is it's coming out of their pocket and not yours. Now, let's see. Fingerprints, okay. So, this process is the same. Something is flying. Okay. Ooh. Okay. This process that I'm gonna say, the next steps, they're the same whether you are independent or working for a company. You're gonna go through the same exact steps. Okay. Only thing is, the company is really gonna guide you through all of it or do it for you, but okay. So, I am, right now with my health and life, I'm licensed in 40 states. I have to, as an independent broker, contact every single state and pay their fees and their renewal fees, everyone individually. They do kind of make this easy because they send me alerts when it, so this month, well, last month was my birthday month. Usually when on your birthday month, things expire. So March was my birthday month, and I had 15 licenses expiring, so I had to pay every single fee. And there's no set fee per state. They're all different. Yes. They are all different fees per state. So those were up for renewal, and I paid those just so I can stay licensed in all the 40 states, because I need all my licenses. And then appointments. Now, an appointment is like with a specific insurance company. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna get flagged for saying certain companies, but I'm just gonna say a few popular ones. Like, okay, so I have my insurance license already. Okay, I have my different state licenses already, so we've checked those off the box. Check. I'm insured by my state that I live in, Florida, and then I'm insured by all 39 other states that I did individually. Check that off. Now, I need to get appointed with different carriers. So, like Cigna, Aetna, Humana, and I do mostly health insurance, so that's why I'm saying these. So we'll just stay there. Cigna, Aetna, Humana. I have to go through Cigna. I have to go on their website and apply to become a broker on Cigna's website. Fill out their forms, pay whatever fees they have, tell them what states I'm licensed in. That is separate. Then I have to go through Aetna, do the same thing. Go to their broker portal, fill out, tell them I want to be a broker. All of the, you have to get approved by each carrier that you sell. Okay? And you don't want to be a one-trick pony and only sell one carrier. Not independent. I've never actually been a one-trick pony. I only work for 2 companies because I'm not like a big company hopper. But with those 2 companies, I sold for different carriers both times. So I've never only sold under one company, under one umbrella, because I don't really like that anyways. I think my client having different variety and only me being a one-stop shop is really important to me. So that's why I chose those companies to work for, because I like that. You know, they can call me if one company is not working. I can find them a policy with another company. Like, I love that. So that's how you get appointed. And getting appointed usually takes 2 to 3 weeks. If it's over a month, you need to call them. Okay? If it's over a month. And that's when you're working with somebody too. Because when I was working with a company, I did have to call, I think I had to call a few just to get my appointments together, you know, to kind of speed up the process. So and they all do background checks as well. They don't do fingerprints or anything, but they do background checks. So the state's gonna background check you, and then when you get appointed with these companies, they're gonna background check you. So your background needs to be good. Okay. You do have to take continuing education courses. So depending on who you work for, normally they do pay for that continuing education for you. I actually don't know a company that's not going to pay for the continuing education for you, but because they need you to work. Hello. But you do have to do continuing education. And like I said before, the continuing education credits, you don't need them per state or anything. That's just for your license in general. So, you know, it's usually every 2 years. Well, in Florida, I believe it's every 2 or 3 years, because I did one last year. I did not have to do one this year. So, yeah. I'm thinking I don't have to, yeah, it's not every year. I never really thought about that. Okay. So, as simple as that sounds, I hope it was simple. I hope I simplified it for y'all, but those are the steps to becoming an insurance agent. So whether you're independent, whether you're working with someone, those are the steps. I do have a course coming out very, very soon on how to transition from captive to independent agent. So I'm going to love sharing that with y'all. My book, my ebook, Sales Gems, is out already. So if you're struggling with sales, making sales right now, grab that ebook, and the course is coming. And okay. Oh, and then I always say something cute. So I really hope this helped y'all. If you have more questions about the insurance industry, being an independent insurance agent, being a captive insurance agent, please, I'll be more than happy to communicate with you guys. You can DM me on Instagram. I should put it right here, Instagram. I'm trying to get good with these videos because my daughter tries to help me. But yeah, and I just want to say, now I gotta leave y'all with something. What am I gonna leave y'all with? I just want to say, like, whether you are a independent agent or you're a captive agent, you gotta put in the work, okay? When you're a captive agent, you have your boss, you have you know, your co-workers around you, you know, you have a community. These people are pushing you on a daily basis. So you kind of have like a support system. So you don't have that independently at all. You basically have to kind of figure everything out on yourself. And figuring out this industry, I've learned, is not easy at all. And it's not that it's a whole bunch of money to start up, because it's not. It's not. I started my agency with under $1,000. So, and then the first open enrollment, I don't even want to say how much I made. Let's just say I'm so happy that I'm independent. Let's just say the money is good on the other side, but it's not easy to get into this industry, which is why I created the course. I'm guiding you through it because it's just a lot to figure out. It really is. It's a lot to